All right. What is this? No News Thursday, right? No, you know what? I've come to kind of the conclusion right now that we wouldn't want to get any quarterback any more turns than they're getting already. You know, we might even have to scale back a little bit. So they're doing fine, just doing what they're doing. They're alternating each one of them with the ones, and so there's no need right now today. They're getting all the prep they need.
Does that make both of them better, Coach?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's a lot about competition. You know, I know probably from a personal standpoint, everybody just wants to be named the guy, right? And probably would profess that it would make it better. You know, he could now relax and play, but this is not a game about relaxing. It's a game about responding to pressure and playing under pressure. And so you practice, you know, environmentally as much as you can game-like. And so providing that kind of competition to succeed is, I think, important. Guys have to do that all the time in practice, and because we have no gamers here. You know, I mean, the guy that tells me that, well, he's going to get it done in the game never gets a chance. You know, he's got to get it done in practice. So I think it's good. Stay on edge, prove what you can do day to day, be consistent, get better and better. I think all those are the real thing.
At what point does the rest of the offense need to know who its leader is, though?
I don't know. They're both leaders, Lindsay. That's, I think, a little overrated. Frankly, I think that this team respects both guys. Both guys won big games for them last year with them, I should say, and you know, I've never noted anything because I usually announce a decision like this to the team before I will to you, and I've never noted anything about it. You know, they just play with them, and I think that it's because both of these guys have done it all right. I mean, they're A-plus guys in the weight room. The whole team knows their commitment to this program, and so it's all good, I think.
Coach, aside from the ones, you know, Vaz and Van, have you had much of an opportunity to observe Vanderveen?
Yeah, I like him a lot. He is dramatically, in a year's time, really dramatically improved, and even yet from spring. I really have been impressed with him. I'm so encouraged by where he can go now. You know, he went from not being hardly able to throw a spiral a year ago to looking pretty sharp, and so no, I'm serious, a little mostly, and I just think he looks like a guy right now. I almost feel like I could put him in a game and he could function pretty well. So.
Mike, you moved Jovan to running back. Is he staying there? You need some depth there.
We do, and I kind of left it to him. I said, here's where we are as a team. I think you can help us. You're you know, you've got the experience. You've played well there. I think you could just step back in and not miss a beat, really, because our terminology is all the same. There's some different stuff since he played there, but he thought about it overnight and then told me that he'd do it. And Coach Perry wants to keep him going on part of our sub defenses too. So he is like a three-way player right now. He is a defensive player. I think we got our fan club out here today.
Have you ever been to a baseball game with that guy? That guy, he's like famous at the baseball games.
Yeah,
That's great.
Mike, Philippe has come in at defensive tackle. What do you know about him, and what? Obviously, you guys needed a few more bodies there. So.
Well, you know, he's a guy we've had our eye on for at least 2 years, and he went through some stuff medically, and so we thought he was done with football. But he has gone through numerous doctors, and especially as it got to our own doctors, very conservative, and he's been allowed to play football again. So we opened the door for him, and that's good. And having Jalen Grimble out here, I think he really shows some stuff on the very first day that's going to be a good addition. And then we've got TJ Hufanga from Santiam Christian, that's a linebacker that's going to be joining us out here. And then we brought back Harrison Linsky, a long snapper that was with us last year. So we've added a few people here in the last few days.
Are any of those people going to be on scholarship, or right now are they all walk-ons?
Jalen's on scholarship.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Mike, with Rashad, he said that he's worked on his press coverage and playing off man, trying to put himself in a position to be an even bigger playmaker. Where have you seen him make his biggest strides?
You know, I think it's just that natural growth. You know, somebody like that has ability, that continues to enhance that ability through conditioning, weights, speed work, and then study the game. That's where you see how he's improved. His knowledge of how to play the position is like so much different than when he was a sophomore. You know, and that growth is because of his work ethic. He wanted to be good, and he worked at all the right things.
Coach, was Gavin Andrews absent from practice?
Yes, he is
okay?
sick today.
All right.
So Murph and Sean Martin sat out. They said that they aren't injured. They're just giving their bodies a day of rest. Are you like rotating guys through at this point? Like make sure everyone gets a day of rest?
Well, yeah, I think it's wise for them with the muscle. You know, they've got either tightness or, you know, I don't think anybody's like torn a hamstring, but they've done a nice job of alerting our trainer to just groin or hamstring tightness, so we just pull them out for a day.
So is your goal kind of by the start of next week
Yes.
to be
Everybody
everyone's
feeling as good as they can by Monday, and then that'll be good. So you can tell we've really scaled back our interaction periods. We do 20 plays of interaction with our team right now. So that's it, and that means that each guy gets about 10.
Yeah.
So that's the only real kind of full speed vetting that we're doing right now, and the rest of it is scout team stuff or past skeleton stuff.
Coach, with DJ out for the time being, how much does Joel and Doc, how much do their roles,
Oh, they're big, you know, and Joel's young, so he doesn't have to anything